Trial mob, I was 100% ready to go to bed when Acid Rain grabbed me by the collar and said, "No, the hell you ain't," and grabbed my wallet and said, "I'm the captain now." And to be honest, after seeing these photos, I can't even complain. I am absolutely flabbergasted by what I am seeing. Let me go ahead and break it down. I don't normally put two episodes back to back like this. I usually try to space them out, but this is too good. You guys have to tune in and let me break this down for you. Let's get it. Alright, Trial Mob, Acid Rain is playing absolutely no games. This is some of the most exciting stuff I've had the opportunity to see here. So we've gotten 4 new female drops, and they are incredible. Starting off with this, it's Papalotley. I may have said that a little bit wrong. I'm going to have to practice that a few more times, but the reality is this is a South American basically trooper female character that looks absolutely phenomenal. Now, as you can tell, she does have that maritime look to her. She's gonna go with all the maritime figures, right? The Camelbot, the dad with the 2 twins, and I was gonna pass up on that army, I promise you I was, but after seeing this, oh my god, it looks fucking incredible. I don't mean to cuss, but this is a phenomenal looking piece. So as you can tell, this does have a new exoskeleton around it, around the legs, around the arms, that looks very sleek. This looks a lot more form-fitting than what we got with the Civet Company. That's not to say I don't like the Sentinels, they're badass, but just take a look at this. On top of that, we do get this visor on the head that just looks absolutely stunning. Even more badass, the helmet itself is 2 pieces, so the actual visor portion does come off of the head to basically show us a face that has a tattoo over the right eye. Oh my god, I cannot, absolutely not believe how badass this looks, and being somebody from Central America and seeing something like this is absolutely badass. This is a phenomenal looking piece. I'm gonna call it right now, this is probably gonna be one of my favorites of the year, and we're still halfway through the year, which is incredible. So here's what I was saying. As you can tell, she absolutely matches up with some of this maritime looking stuff, and I have to, even if I don't buy the dad on the right that you see there, I have to at least get the Camelbot and maybe even one of the bikes for her to ride because she looks incredible. Now, obviously here they do show her picking up a crate in one arm to basically show us that she is indeed wearing an exoskeleton. It's very sleek, and this just works so much better than what I've seen before. I wonder if we're going to get an option to see this on some of the male figures as well, because this sleek look is just incredible. This is a badass looking figure, man. This is almost like a slimmer looking Spartan, and I love it. And of course, we get a money shot of her and the other 2 figures that are going to be coming out. Basically an all-female cast that we got today, and I am here for it. Now, following that up, we do get the Viper Aegis Rusher, which is interesting because I do believe the Aegis stuff, again, does come from the Aegis Sentinels and stuff like that. So this is in the same vein, and damn, does this look badass. I think Acid Rain heard me bitching the other day about how the helmet that came with Kelsey wasn't painted. Well, they definitely listened to me and they put some paint on that thing because it looks incredible. This is a dope looking figure, and it looks bulky, right? It's a female character, but as you can tell, she just looks fairly massive, and I love that. This is one of the few times where I'm okay with the fact that she's wearing shorts and is showing a lot of her legs, but everything else is very armorized, and this is exactly what I honestly wish that we would have gotten from the Jessie figure that we ended up getting. This is just a phenomenal looking piece. This looks incredible, and again, she's wearing this armor, and it's not clear whether or not that armor is also an exoskeleton, though I am going to tell you that's exactly what I'm seeing here. This is another exoskeleton, which is obviously dope looking, and then obviously on the back you can tell that you can put some extra armaments on her, which is obviously always a badass thing because these are incredibly modular, and this one is no different. This is just a dope ass looking piece, man. I don't know, it's really a toss up between the 3 of these. I still think the other one, the maritime colored looking one, is probably my favorite just because of the colors, but damn, you gotta admit, man, this is a must buy. I don't even have to do a review. Buy this. This is just way too cool looking. Some of these, you know, poses all together look just really cool, and I don't think we've gotten this RPG weapon before, so this is going to be the first time that we get this, and it just looks great. I am so happy to be getting new weapons on a new figure, and that helmet is just phenomenal. And again, of course, the money shot, now she's the one in the middle. As you can tell, all 3 of them look really cool, but, you know, that maritime one really has me, but this Viper is just as badass. Now, to round up basically the Acid Rain stuff, we have the Eos Skirmisher. Obviously, we've seen the Eos before, and I still want to get that original one, the one that we got, I believe, when Oritoy was still taking over this stuff. But the fact that we're getting another one, damn, this one looks pretty epic. I love the colors. I love the guns. This looks a lot like a different version of Kelsey, maybe if Kelsey were armored up a little differently. And again, I'm absolutely here for it. So this does come with, I want to say we haven't seen this shotgun just yet, though I think we're actually going to get it on one of the releases that we're getting over the next month. So I don't so much mind seeing it again. But she does, as you can tell in the photo, come with some other weapons like a revolver. We've seen that assault rifle before. But on that bottom right photo, as you can tell, you can actually store the shotgun. Now, I don't know if that's something you can do with the upcoming figure, but it's badass that we get that here. And of course, we do get that modularness on this one right here, where you can take off certain things. As you can see on the, you can basically put her revolver in her back right pocket, or you can switch that out for a radio. And then of course, her back comes ready to accept other, those extension armors that we've gotten so far, which of course is absolutely thuggish. This is a badass looking warrior. I was going to refrain from potentially buying this bike, but after seeing this, I can't hold on to it. I need to buy a bike for this character, so I will be doing that and doing a review on all the bikes probably at the same time, since they're mostly the same, just looking a little different. But she looks incredible on it, and I need to buy it now. I was going to hold off on it, but again, just can't do it. Now, as I mentioned before, I do believe that revolver that she's holding in her left hand we haven't gotten yet, so that's going to be, again, a new weapon. I really do like that they're coming out with new pistols, because I'm not the biggest fan of some of the smaller ones that we've gotten before, and I'm glad to see that we're now getting fully sized, just epic-looking pistols to go with these cool-looking characters. And that mask, that helmet, tell me she doesn't look like a headhunter from Halo. And of course, the money shot with her in the middle. This is just a trio that there's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't want to buy these. And I think it's cool that on the right we do get obviously a single character, right? And then we get 2 unnamed characters that you can army build, though I imagine you could probably army build all 3. Now, I had 100% told myself that I was going to try my best to stay away from this Annex stuff, and to be honest, up until this moment, I think I was ready to just walk away from it completely, even though they do have cool stuff. But after seeing this Eliza, holy hell, I just can't do it. I'm going to have to invest in the Annex. I was going to, as I mentioned, step away from it because it wasn't really the type of thing that I wanted to get into, but the color on this and the overall look, this is just too phenomenal. And she's obviously part of a bigger team, and I just... look at this. This is incredible looking. Just the colors, the helmet, the giant revolver looking guns that she comes, these dual wielding pistols. This is a phenomenal looking piece. Sometimes I'm forgetful that Acid Rain, or should I say Toy Alliance, is coming out with other IPs that are in the same vein as their Acid Rain stuff, and this is another one of those. And she does come with a sniper that we are again coming up in a future release coming out soon, the Sharpshooter. But here we have it more color coded for her, and obviously while she does come helmeted, she does come unhelmeted with this white-haired female character, and it's just a dope piece. As I mentioned, I did want to stay away from this, but I don't know, look at these photos, look how cool she looks. I get a Raiden feel from the Metal Gear Solid series, and maybe that is where they pulled this from, and I have absolutely no problem. I'm a fan of that character, I'm a fan of this one. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, this does look like a female character to me, but now that I'm getting another look at it, I could be wrong. Let me know what it is. I actually haven't read it. I think the name is Eliza, so that's what makes me think that it is a female character, but if for whatever reason it's not, do let me know. But again, come on, you guys, look at this. Even if you end up buying none of them, I think this one is the one that I won't be able to keep my hands off. Even the holsters on her pistols are articulated. Damn, we haven't seen that before. Alright guys, that's how I'm going to finish this up. 4 must-buys from Acid Rain. They've completely hijacked my wallet, and I'm totally here for it.